Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. This should be the last expedited episode is what I will call it. How you doing? How's it going? I'm doing alright. 6:30. I'm like, I probably sound a lot better. The swelling in my mouth has gone down quite a bit. I am still taking painkillers because one of my teeth hurts. Well, you know what I mean. And yeah, you know. That's about it. I'm taking antibiotics as well to stop infections. I got a follow-up appointment on the 10th to make sure everything looks good. It seems like everything went well. To me, anyway. I... Actually, I don't really want to talk about it. I try to avoid talking about things that you might perceive as kind of gross, because, you know, I don't want to weird anyone out. So, you know. However, the painkillers, they do make me rather tired, so I am going to record this episode and then probably go back to sleep. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today's Hellhorned Exile Umbra. It is Explosive Sigil, Curse, Chaste, Welder Helper, Packed Morsels, Battering, Ram. I don't have a great feeling about this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I go Resonant Shard here. Hornbreaker Prince. We get a Brawler at least, but you know, rage scaling as our only source of damage into Chase Seraph is a little scary. Gotta get some rage scaling in here as well. We should be pretty strong in the first combat though. I like Vapor Funnel a lot. Yeah, I'm down. No, I actually feel like the recording has been helping me. After I recorded yesterday's Monster Train, I felt a lot better. Oh man, but it's an Umbra banner. I should take this, but it's probably not right. If it wasn't an Umbra banner, I wouldn't take this, but as long as Young Plinkus doesn't do me dirty there. We can probably get away with this trial because we have Morsel Generation. Fuck you, Plink. Piece of shit. Hate this card. Yeah, I knew that this was gonna be a position here. I should have torched the Welder Helper 2 turns ago, but I did not. I'm gonna pay for it. I think the best thing to do is just Battering Ram there. Thank you, Plink. God damn. You did it. Morsel Miner is big. I'm gonna kill my own imp. We're gonna put down 2 damage morsels and we're gonna go kill this guy. And we should take 12 for this, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. 12 after taking a relic and the trial. Acceptable. I should put a train steward down on that turn. There you go. A little better. Alright. An acceptable start. Definitely not unlosable. I need a rage card. Ritual of Battle it is. I don't need a ping, so I'll take Space Prism. Steelworker, yeah. So we have the framework for a run that should be able to take over here. I'm gonna avoid the Umbra banner because I don't want it. And I want to go for like holdover, -1s, things like that. I'm gonna try to make Battering Ram playable in this run. I'm just gonna give it 2 -1s and let it hang out. It should be fine. Let me reroll. Yeah, okay. So we hold over Ritual here. And then, in doing this early, we hope that one of the temples has a value stone. In a perfect world, it's this one. But we'll see. One of these temples having a value stone should set me up pretty nicely. I'm gonna not take the money here, because we're gonna go right. I'm only gonna take the money if I needed it. Of course. Mark of Invasion is fine. We just played bottom floor and those guys all died to my Vapor Funnel. There's a little bit of a trick going on here. Yeah, because this can happen, but I can also blink out of it. You go Magma Morsel, Steel Worker, Horn Break. There's a healer here. So I'm going to play Torch on the 5-1. I need to kill the 9x2. That's very scary. I no longer care about putting morsels into the print, because he's not the one who's eating them. This is a tough call. 9x2 plus 3. You will survive it. So what you're debating on here, in case you're wondering, is Ritual Battle versus Battering Ram Torch, right? I think... So it's a question of, do I kill the boss? It's Spike's boss. I think I should play Ritual Battle here, but it's very close. Oh, I did my math correctly. He does survive that. Yeah, we pull a Welder Helper here. Fortunately, I incanted this guy, so this Welder Helper blocks 21 or puts up 20. I would rather block 21. I only needed to play one Ritual Battle, by the way. Like, we're not gonna play another one. There's no need. One Ritual Battle should set me up with enough damage to live. Yeah, thank you, Vapor Funnel. Very cool. And then sticking a Welder Helper on this floor is very helpful, because he will just sit here and absorb armor. Another target to eat up armor is very nice. And so I think I ended up okay. It looks the ultimate difference here is that if I had played Torch, I could have killed the Collector. But I don't think that that's worth the risk. Like, if you miss Ritual Battle, you lose the game. I'm pretty sure anyway. Wouldn't mind a vent here. A little more damage output is good. I go for nothing here. I don't think you need another Space Prism in this run. I'm gonna skip. And Umbra Assault Morsel Miner. Not too good. Oh yeah, I've been thinking, I asked you guys about sound a few episodes back, and you guys did give me good feedback, which was basically it sounds good. I think that what I should do, and what I would like to do, is try to move the mic closer to myself than it usually is. So I'm going to do that now. I have done so. I go Awoken here, because this could be Adaptive Mutation. Yeah. That card is good. Good for Chase Seraph to convert your rage into permanent numbers, but ideally this should be a stomp. Deep down in my heart of hearts I want to duplicate Battering Ram, but I don't believe that that's correct. I'll play it cool here, skip the pact, just stay 15, we don't need to do anything wacky. We're doing fine. We can engage the pact later. There's no rush. Like I said, I think it's right when you get the opportunity to stick a Welder Helper on this floor. It's not like I need to play Rage Imps or anything. This run would be nice for Jack Strips, I feel like. Then again, when would you not want Jack Strips, right? Very good. Well, I just take 180 off of Daedalus here. Take his fucking head off for what? Pop that fool. Thanks, Battering Ram. I think it makes a lot of sense with Brawler Prince to be okay. I know I've been a big Battering Ram hater, but someone pointed out there was a run recently. I apologize, I don't remember who said this, but someone pointed out that in one of the runs recently, the Battering Ram would have been a potential way to go forward, and I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Battering Ram would have done work here. And so since I read that, I'm like, I could try Battering Ram more often. It's not good, like I'm not gonna pick it willingly. most often, or mostly, but like, this is a position where it does fine. When I started with it, it was cheap to bring it up to speed as well. It was like a good idea here. This might actually save me 2 damage if I adaptive here. Hold on. +6 puts you, yeah it does. Because it's puts him under 15 for the vapor funnel hit. Saves 2. It's not like I'm gonna need adaptive for anything else. Bottoming out my ritual of battle and then not being able to play it is a real shame. Yeah, wow. That is not ideal, is it? I won't die for this, surely. I think I have enough armor to just bulldoze through, but like, that's really gross, Monster Train, that you would do this to me. Okay, so those at Daedalus. I think it's enough armor that I've gained that it should be okay. Yeah. It probably turns out that doing the adaptive mutation on the end made the difference in terms of damage output there. 6 more damage on that number of rounds. That was like, I didn't count, but that was a lot of rounds. Real Thunderdome position. Yeah, I mean, I got fucked on the draw there pretty heavily, and this deck has exactly 1 card that matters, so it's gonna happen like that sometimes. Umbra Stone is okay, but number of hits is not really a problem for Hornbreaker Prince. However, if I don't see Value Stone, it's impossible to play Last Stand. I could go 1 Hornstone, it's not terrible, but if I go 1 Hornstone, I just go Trample Stone, and yeah, I'll go Trample Stone here. Skip this. Sorry, Alpha Fiend, not today. Can't put Alpha Fiend on the Prince. I'm gonna take draw because I'm a believer here. There's a lot of ways, I mean, even just a Value Stone and we're no longer in these energy troubles, but there's a lot of ways that these energy troubles resolve pretty quickly. And so, I will follow through. I think that drawing Ritual and being able to stabilize it is more important. No Value Stone, what a shame. What a shame. Alright, we're gonna go to an even 40 here. Steelworker on the Steelworker. If there is an Endless, I will think about playing Endless Welder Helper, but I don't think I will. I'll roll. Right, Large Stone is interesting. It makes me a lot less afraid of dying in the next 2 combats, but do I need it? What do I lose for it? Not much, really. I think I leave it, though. I'm okay. I think it's fine without it. We go Brawler 2. Deep down inside, so I feel like I have mellowed out pretty heavily in playing in these last 2 runs, and it's just like a mental demeanor thing because of, you know, the recovery. But, pardon me, I would love to play Extreme Stone here, but I actually just don't think it's worth the pack shards. Like, Extreme Stone on any of my cards makes sense and is valuable, but it's just not worth the shards. Going to 55 here is scary, 40 is clean. I'm worried about dropping Ritual, right? And it's like, you can definitely say, yeah, now I've opened myself up to missing Ritual by not taking energy, but I don't think that it's a major risk. I don't think we'll die if we drop Ritual. Yeah, like this can happen, and I'm not really worried about it, to be honest with you. I'm really not. I could go so far as to just play, yeah, you know what? Let me go so far as to play it like this and play Ritual. I'll draw back to Steelworker pretty quickly, because he has draw priority. And I can keep Prince alive with, yeah, some morsels. Maybe just throw an adaptive at him. I don't think he needs it right now. Good job, Blink. I feel like that play is probably wrong because a lot of times Blink just screws you over there, but, you know, it is what it is. Throw a Welder Helper into the ring, just to Welder help you along a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit tough, I feel. But we have a few draws that make it less tough, actually. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'll let Train Steward take a hit for you, and then come down here and blink. The damage might make a difference. I should have Train Stewarded first, but it's kind of weird because of the ordering and the positioning and such. Wow, I pulled 6 Umbra morsels on this run. Kind of wacky. I'm gonna go Trample Stone here, by the way, because it lets me kill all of this for free. And then I draw Steelworker on the turn after this. Yeah, I have Battering Ram on this turn. Wow, it actually did work. 18, can I get you, what are you at? 18 and 34 is how much? Oh, it's, I believe that's, hold on, it's 16? It's 16. Okay, but I have 25. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking about this being 15. That's a math diff right there. My bad. I didn't need to do that math. You're dead to Vapor Funnel. Vent here for what it's worth. I'm probably gonna get lapped by this Light Harnesser, but we can hope against it. Yeah, this guy's gonna hurt me. Not great, but torch here, welder helper in front. This light harnesser is going to do a lot of damage to me. He only hit me twice. It was okay. Not ideal, but fine. Okay, and then you do the adaptive mutation back. Wait. I didn't adapt a mutation first time around. That's right. I skipped it. I remember now. A little spooky, but not so bad. The damage I took is fine. I'm not sweating it too much. We just play a lot safer moving forward now. I'm good with Imp in a box here. These cards are too expensive. I could maybe pick Grovel for damage shield, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go left. Hold over -1. So at a certain point I have to throw in the towel. I feel. I am good to go Bone Shine here. So at a certain point I have to throw in the towel and I have to say Value Stone's not coming. And I go -1 on Ritual. Is that point right now? I'm gonna click the Horde. Conscription Notice is good. That's another body. I think with Conscription Notice, I actually feel confident enough in not doing it yet. I'm gonna put a +10 on a Blink. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove a pair of Stewards and maybe a Trample Stone -1 here. Yeah. We reroll for a -1 on Trample Stone. Okay, I'm riding the line here. This is definitely playing very greedy, and I can die for it. But I think you have to play greedy, or Chase Seraph gets your ass in this run. No spikes here. This is Trample or die, or Plink. I guess can get me there as well. That's crazy. Part of why I didn't do this here, part of why I played this like this is because I said to myself, I think that I will not draw Ritual Battle again on turn 1. That is just unfortunate. There is no other way around it. That's unlucky. A Sweeper. Okay. It is Sweep Boss as well. Hope we draw back to Ritual fast. It is like this, I suppose, sometimes. Space Prism on a good timing, at least. Link goes here, gets me a Collector. Welder Helper goes, doesn't matter where. You two go die. The Sweeper clears these enemies for me very well, and that is nice. Go Trample Sweep here. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I left this guy on the floor, now I miss fledgling him. It's okay. You go here, put this down here, and we press enter. How's it looking? Oh, it's death. Oh yeah. It is not good. You kill me, right? Just straight up. Battering ram would actually get me out of this too. That's the really sad part. If it wasn't like this, if I had vented this floor or cleared this floor, I didn't think about this. I'm gonna reset, and you can type to me all you want. This is a slight tweak actually fixes this run and fixes this position for you. So I play it as well as I can in the same order. Oh, what the hell? Hang on, I'm gonna fix this. I know how to fix this. This is one of those cards, or this relic is one of those relics that's really finicky on its random generation. The difference here is I have to plink first, and then play Hornbreaker Prince. It's an interesting look. Oh my god, it's fine. I'm not gonna replay it again. It's fine. It happens like that sometimes. It's okay. It doesn't make a difference where Cold Kalia is. That's my bad. I'm gonna do my best to play this out the same. The slight tweak here, by the way, is not skipping Welder Helper, although skipping Welder Helper is a little bit fine. I'm gonna play it because I think I can get through it without skipping Welder Helper. The slight tweak is pretty simple. It's, okay, so you're in this position, you play Imp in a box, you get these two Imps. You have to look at this and you have to say, and I just wasn't thinking about this, you have to say to yourself, 10 plus 18 plus 11 plus 1 does not equal 180. Correct. So you have to put molting up on this floor. And you have to say to yourself, the only out here is drawing Battering Ram. And if I miss Battering Ram, it's okay. It just, the run ends. It's fine. I deserve what I got. I greeted and I got what I deserved. But this is where Battering Ram gets to swing in, do its heroics, and then we can die next turn now. Because how the hell do I kill this thing? I mean, I just don't. I won't die though. I'm gonna go ahead and Bone Shine up for 10. Yeah, and like having to replay this is a shame, but it's my bad. I should have recognized that position as what it was. Now we draw Ritual Battle and we get out of it. I greeted and I wasn't playing the correct caution there. Because for some reason it just didn't register to me that 180 health enemy was going to kill me. I cannot tell you why. Just did not cross my mind that 180 health goes up to my pyre and kills me. I was like, oh yeah, he dies, right? I just kill him. No, I don't just kill him. It was my bad. I don't just kill that guy. It is what it is. I even thought about it, right? I looked at it and I was like, oh, I put the Cold Kalia in front so all these 2-1s die. I don't have to worry about this guy. It was not correct. I was wrong. Okay, is there a magic shop in the next ring? There is not. That's concerning. I'm gonna go for Inferno, but I recognize the problem here. But the problem is solved as soon as I get past Val. Use a Divine Artifact. I like Scorching Restraints a lot here. 6 Rage matters. That's a stabilize early very well. You also got to see something cool there in how the randomness works a little bit. So that's fun too, right? You got to see how you can manipulate your randomness off of Conscription Notice. Yeah, okay. So ultimately, at this point, I would say I got unlucky. No, 100% I would say I got unlucky. I think that 3 temples without a value stone is just unfortunate. And I stand by what I have done in this run. I played it in a way that I feel it doesn't necessarily make sense. You could be more risk averse than I am. However, I think that in a majority of cases you would see a value stone in 3. And I did not. It's not going to kill me, but, you know. Rare, Hellhorned, I want Dark Deal. Alloy is fine. Ultimately, the way that this works out is you can look at this, right? And you can say, oh, well, you should have gone Energy. Yeah, but also I got really unlucky up until this point, I feel. And I don't think it's crazy to say that. I'm gonna duplicate Adapt to Mutation. Great card when you have 2 of it. I could also duplicate Battering Ram. Not a terrible idea. What do you like here? I actually don't like adaptive mutation. I think that insulating myself and kind of throwing in the towel here is duplicating ritual. I don't really want to do that though. I'm gonna go battering ram. But yeah, you can look at this and you can say like, oh, well, you should have taken energy. You should have known. But ultimately, if I see a value stone in either, I guess there was just one, right? No, there was two. If I see a value stone in either of these temples, or I could get one of the events that has energy in it, or on top of both of those options, I could also just not draw ritual on turn 1 or turn 2, and none of this happens. Everything's free. But, you know. I'll play Prince first here, a sweeper. Yeah, I was gonna say Cold Kalia would be absolutely ideal here. Thank you, Cold Kalia. Very nice. And we just stabilize our bottom floor play here now. And send him. In my mind, I'm thinking about this like I have double summons, which I do not. I'm gonna save Transcend if I torch that guy though, so that I would have room. What the hell is that? It just keeps happening. Sure, buddy, go get him, I guess. Quick pop quiz for you. What's the best card to play here? You might think it's Battering Ram, but it is not because we have Vapor Funnel. This enemy's already dead. The best card to save HP is probably Torch. Hypothetically, it's Blink, but realistically, it's Torch. Could play Ally, but Ally will be there later. I can save 9. Basically, when you look at that turn, what you have to look at there is that you can't save that 9 every turn, right? Torch isn't always going to be worth 9 HP, whereas Ally's always worth the 25 armor. That's how I look at that. Here's Ritual, right on time. Oh, the other card I wanted to say, or not card, but relic. The other thing we could see here, Morsel Jeweler is not worth more than 6, but he's worth 9 if you put him behind. Yeah. The other relic that we could have seen is the Split Anvil, right? Split Anvil would have also made this so that Ritual was fine here. That's the other one I wanted to say. Yeah, see, it's worth 6 here as well. The morsel, but if you put him in front, you don't get the 3 HP. I believe... Look at this guy. I believe that because we just recycled the deck, I cannot play Ultimate Penance here, and I just take the 5. If I hadn't just recycled the deck, I would probably drop the hold over there, but you gotta do what you gotta do here. Gotta take your lumps. I have Transcendent coming up, so I think now is where I would like to play... I think I'd like to drop my ritual on this turn, maybe? You're dead, you're dead. This imp is like cleaning up here, I guess. I prefer to not take 15 times 2, right? But... one more rage is also okay. But I think it's... Alloy here, Welder Helper in front so he dies. Trample Stone. That seems like play to me. You die. Spell goes into Relentless on this turn. I can play Transcendent because Transcendent comes with Pyre Chomper. Really wanted to say Pyre Grow there. So I can play Transcendent, he goes here and soaks up 10 armor on the next turn. Ultimate Penance, Adaptive goes here to just give 66 free or 60 free HP to Horned Warrior. And then I don't know, let's Blink Fell. Maybe we get a Battering Ram draw. Actually, I think we do, right? Yeah, oh man, that's a big Blink. Hold on a minute. Maybe the biggest Blink you'll ever see in your life. What the hell? Wait, and then she just dies, right? Yeah. Banger. Oh man, that's good. Okay, so hypothetically Last Stand ends up being good in this run. However, I don't love it because I already have another big expensive 3-cost card, but Double Rage is okay. This is energy now. Energy now is like, I'm not happy that I have to take it, but I think that it's reasonable to say there's no value stone coming on this run. I think it's reasonable to say that I loaded up a seed without a value stone in it, and now we have to cut our losses. So, again, what I would like to point out to you is that what we're doing now, the safe and more correct pick is to just -1 ritual. However, when you look at this position, you want to ask yourself, can I live next combat with a 3-costed ritual? Because if I can, it's better to hold off, right? I've already come this far. Sure, Steelworker, go to 1 size. That's actually pretty useful. It makes it a lot easier to play imps and things like that. I also need to think about my pact shards. So this is what, +10 piercing? This is purge. Either way. Good flank. At 65. I think I should spell chain something here. I don't love it, but I guess spell chain adaptive is okay. Spell chain imp in a box is also fine now that this guy is smaller, the Steelworker. But I could also spell chain Last Stand, and the idea behind this is that you're not, like, you don't like this very much. Like, you're not playing them together, but it's just putting a second copy of Last Stand in the deck. I like that, actually. Now, I do want to rush over here and take a -1. Like so. Okay, I am not going to -1 because the whole point of this is that I'm trying to get spell chain or value stone duplicate ritual, because then I can play 2 rituals with holdover, and that basically seals my rage scaling up, right? Is signed, sealed, delivered, I feel. And so I'm going to continue to hold off, and I'm going to wait again. I'm not going to put a -1 into it. And the reason that I can do this is because there is a magic shop here with the Hellvent. If there was not a magic shop here with the Hellvent, I would not do this. I would just take the -1 and we would throw in the towel. However, I've come this far. I'm gonna save the rest of my money now. And we're at 80, we can easily make 100 in the next ring. I think that Monster Train is a game where you can find yourself a little beaten down by the game. You can go, damn Monster Train, you're a real bitch. I can't believe you do this to me. And it's not necessarily an incorrect thing to say. Sometimes Monster Train is a real B. A real rude ass B. But I think that the way that I'm playing this combat out is, or the run in its entirety out, is correct, because on average you would see the good outcome by now. Like, on average here we would not be in this position. I would have my value stone ritual and we would be going off. But this is always a risk, isn't it? But I don't think you're allowed to play towards these risks. I think you just have to accept it like this. It's a shame I drew both Battering Rams. I would have really liked to not eat this Ember Drain. But, alas. I wonder if you ever play mid-floor on this run. I don't think so. Oh, I shouldn't have this Welder Helper live, actually, because that's going to give me a 4. Well, as long as I draw Ritual on this turn, it's okay. Ooh, that's really bad. Okay, I probably lost the game. Okay, alright. Pack it up. Alright. I'm gonna reset this if you don't mind. I made 2 major mistakes here. I ruined my outs and I'm just gonna fix it if you don't mind. And if you do mind, that's too bad. I don't really care. I made 2 major mistakes here. Mistake number 1 is I played the... Here we go. It's like this. and then, you know, blink him, whatever. The major mistake I made here is I played the Welder Helper. I think I should not do that. Because it ruins one of my outs. Because this position, as fucked up as it is, has an out. Rage against the machine. I guess you could throw Welder Helper at him and go, yeah, but no. So, the out to this position is I draw Imp in a box and play Pyre Chomper out of it. And I can't do that if I take 4 Ember Drain, but I can if I take 3. Otherwise, I probably just lose the game. And you know what? That's Monster Train, isn't it? I could do this, but for what? Numbers aren't looking too good. Could, like, swap the ordering, but I don't think you ever do that. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, this is just, yeah, that's Monster Train, baby. Bottom deck, your important card, but I have an out, and I didn't hit it. Yeah, that's Monster Train, baby. Okay, we got a Fledgling Imp, which is something at least. We don't die. Vapor Funnel has basically saved this whole run over the course of the game now, but I mean, what else can I say? That's Monster Train, baby. So, sometimes it's like this. Sometimes the game just says, yeah, you can fuck off, and you have to go, thank you, Monster Train. God, it's 3 infused Pyre Wings, man? Come on. You got an Inferno mid-floor here for sure. Can't eat another 50. And then he dies, and we just look away from the obscene amount of Pyre damage I'm taking. If I draw Ritual Battle here, there's no fucking hope. Oh, God. That's Monster Train, baby. That's all you can say to it. That's really all you can say. It's like the worst possible draw order I could imagine. I might actually just be dead. I'm just dead. Yeah, never mind. Okay. I mean, ultimately, I greeted and I greeted, but even if I had -1 this ritual battle, I would have still lost on this draw order here. There's just, you can't do anything about it. 3 infused Pyre Wings, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe if I Inferno'd this wave, I would have been okay. But would I have been okay if I Inferno'd this wave? I don't know. I think I'd just take 50 and die, but maybe Rail Beater is enough to keep you in it. I don't know, man. I don't want to play this one anymore. This is like, I can complain as much as I want. I can talk about how many different ways I could have gone about winning this from this position, right? But ultimately, what this ends up being, and I feel it's not, I guess it's a question of what you value in the game, right? Because the 100% win rate line leads you probably to playing a significantly more conservative way through this run. And probably even so far as to, I mean, you probably just take energy, put a -1 and a holdover on Ritual, and settle for that. And that's probably okay, right? But I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I feel like that line has a problem on Chase Seraph of if you draw poorly, you could die. And I decided to go for what I feel is a high percentage line, right? Because think about the number of ways that I don't die in that position. If I draw Ritual Battle on turn 1 or 2, I don't die there. If I draw, or if I hit a single value stone, I don't die there. If I pull Pyre Chomper out of Imp in the box, I don't die there. If I don't have my Battering Rams show up on the worst possible turns, I don't die there, right? There's a number of ways that you survive that position and you walk away from it okay. But ultimately, I guess what you have to say is unlucky, really. I think that's all it is. I think it's just a little unlucky. I think the way that I played that is fine, and all you can really say is, yeah, that happens like that sometimes. You can look at it in a more focused way and find a more 100% line, but it takes more time, and that's not how I play these episodes. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.